All right, now it's time to predict the Daytona 500, the Great American Race, the biggest race in NASCAR, the opening race of the season. Points are on the line. There's many people to look at and to pick in this race, but there is a feeling in the air this year. This man has won 7 times at Talladega. He's won at Daytona several times. He is currently the best plate racer in NASCAR. You can say what you will about Denny Hamlin. He doesn't hold a candlestick to Keselowski. Keselowski is just so damn good, and he's going to finally.
Hey everybody, this is Thomas from the Dega Boys channel, reminding you to hit the like button if you're enjoying what you're watching. If you want to see more great content like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon as well to be notified of any future videos coming out. Thanks for watching. Now back to the video.
Finally get that Daytona 500 win, and it's going to start this chain reaction of a Keselowski championship-esque type year. Don't know how many more chances got at a title, and I feel like this is the beginning of an era here with Keselowski. He's taking the damn Daytona 500, and it's going to be so freaking awesome to watch. I'm so ready for it. I think me and Tom have picked this guy since the beginning of the year, like even last year. So I'm sticking with it. And then my dark horse, I said in the offseason, my bold prediction, Todd Gilliland was going to win a race in 2024. I'm taking that to the bank. It's going to happen. Why not the Daytona 500? Why not the damn Daytona 500? This dude is in a Ford. He's already got a leg up over half the field. His experience is there. He's got teammates in this race. He's got the Ford Alliance. I mean, he's a guy that isn't going to put himself in a bad position. You might not see him all day long, but he'll be there at the end. He's like a McDowell in that way. And that's a great mentor for him. And I feel like David Gilliland, if he's there in the top 5 at the end of this race, certain things fall the right way. Maybe we could see Todd Gilliland, a Daytona 500 champion. And to go the last 3 Daytona 500s consist of career wins of 6 between the 3 drivers. So, what a better way to go.
I like how you called him David Gilliland, then you changed it to Todd again. Then David Gilliland got through there.
Well, yeah, I'm going to say my picks, and I'm going to comment on that for a second. But my favorite is, and I'm right in the hype train that Jay just put the coal in and set full forward there. I'm going with Keselowski too, because look at the stats, look at the facts. The stats of it is Keselowski is the best plate racer of our time right now. It's just the stats don't lie. With his rebirth with RFK and with Ford just having an absolutely dominant package, I feel like everything's aligned. The stars have aligned, the planets have aligned, the universes have aligned, and they're all saying Keselowski. So I'm going with Keselowski. And really think about it. How awesome would it be to see him back in victory lane at Daytona 500 after his personal resurgence in RFK? It'd be amazing. It would just be amazing. And then for my dark horse, I'm going David Reagan, because same deal. Phenomenal plate racer, Ford with RFK. It almost just sounds like Keselowski's bringing an old buddy back, and they're gonna go out and have some fun, and that's why I'm choosing him. Now, with that being said, before we go to Dallas, because Dallas might be on the same plane or not, but the names we just spewed: Keselowski, Gilliland, Reagan. We're going back to COT days, baby. We're going back to the tandem drafting. These guys, I mean, the absolute steel testicular fortitude these men have to go out there and do that, and now they're coming back for another hurrah.
Yeah, I honest to God, I wasn't even thinking Keselowski as a pick, and now that you guys said that, I can't not help but be on the hype train. I mean, look what happened Daytona last year. You had nobody was able to touch Buescher and Keselowski once they got to the front. Nobody could even come close. They were unstoppable. And now look who's possibly in the field. Just another one of their buddies, another one of their teammates whose job is to make sure an RK car wins the race. So he's not coming off their bumpers at the end of the race if he's right there. So, I mean, Keselowski's going to be, I mean, how is he not the favorite at this point? How is he not won a 500 at this point? I mean, you guys said it. Next to Dale Earnhardt, who's going to be second on the Mount Rushmore. Brad Keselowski.
Yes.
I mean, Brad Keselowski, and I'm a big Junior fan. Brad Keselowski's a better plate racer than Junior ever was, and Junior is on the Mount Rushmore of plate racers too. I mean, Brad Keselowski needs to get this done. Chris Buescher stealing all the spotlight. Brad Keselowski doesn't have a 500. It's a shame that Brad Keselowski doesn't have a 500. Dang it, this year Brad Keselowski is going to get a 500 win. My dark horse, and it's not going to seem like a dark horse, but it's going to be a dark horse, is Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch cannot get it done on plate races. He cannot get it done in the 500. How has Kyle Busch not won a 500 either? Man, this guy's been so close so many times. I think Kyle Busch can get it done this year too. And I know it's weird saying Kyle Busch is a dark horse, but man, how the team fell off at the end of last year, I can't help but think he's a dark horse.